Over 40% of Americans have less than $10,000 saved at the time when they retire. And last time I checked, it's really hard to live off of $10,000 alone in one single year. Now, according to this chart, the biggest chunk coming out of millennials and obviously the Gen X. So most likely this audience in front of me. But as myself being a 22-year-old, the millennials chunk really scares me. We're not preparing ourselves for the future, and that's what I want to talk about. We kind of follow the motto of spend now, save later, when our financial mindset or just our mindset in general to tackle life should be save now and spend later because we want to enjoy the rest of the years and not have to worry so much about right now. Now, obviously, saving money brings a lot of benefits into our lives, but I want to talk about these 3 points being saving for emergencies, ultimately being debt free, so any student loans, any other debts that we might have, and being financially free, having financial freedom. First one being saving for emergencies. I think it's something that's often overlooked a lot. We really don't think about it when we're saving money. What is an emergency fund or emergency money? It's basically saving that money in a separate account for anything that happens that's unforeseen. So maybe we lost a job, a natural disaster. Even right now, we're living one right now. The coronavirus has us quarantined, has us locked down, and we don't have that job, we don't have that financial support anymore. For some people, others obviously still have their jobs or working from home, but we need that money to keep basically existing, really to support our family, support ourselves, treat ourselves if we test positive. And there's not really a set amount that we must save. It obviously depends on how you live. If you like to spend a little more money at Publix, then obviously you have to save a little more. But the rule of thumb is always to save about 3 to 6 months. And now it's really difficult. Obviously, you have that money, so you may want to take it out and spend it if you really do need it. Uh, that's not recommended, but if you do that, it's kind of like a credit card where you want to replenish the money as soon as possible if you do end up taking something out. Second, and obviously anything can be really an emergency. If again you lose your job, if you have to make any changes to your home, any renovations, car. I don't think people think how much a car really is when everything goes into it. Gas, you're going to need an oil change, tire rotations, new tires. Ultimately, it's a lot of money when you ultimately save. And here, it's really scary. Over 50% of Americans have fewer than 3 months or none in an emergency savings. So if something were to happen right now, they wouldn't be able to support themselves financially. Second, being debt free. This is a huge one. Personally, debt is often a glooming cloud that hangs over us. It's always in our minds, always very stressful. It brings a lot of stress into our lives. So obviously, being debt free, what else can it do for your life? What else can it bring? And I separated here in 3 different categories. One being financial, one being for yourself, and one being in a relationship. If that does apply to you, financially, obviously, it plans for an early retirement, which we all want. We all want to stop working earlier than we have to have our lives to ourselves. A better credit score that obviously brings better interest rates, lower insurance premiums. If you want a better job, a lot of those jobs look for if your credit score is really good. They know that if you're on top of your credit, if you're on top of that, then you're going to be on top of your work. You're going to be a very punctual person. For self, now this is a huge one. A lot of people dealing with mental health problems, mental issues. A lot of people don't think this debt free stuff really can take a toll on you, mentally. It's again a glooming cloud. Just it can ruin your day really if you think of it. It can bring you higher self-esteem. You feel more positive about yourself and less pain. In a survey, 44% of people have more migraines when they have higher debt, which is incredible. Now, lastly, financial freedom. Uh, it's basically very self-explanatory. You have freedom to do whatever you want with your money. Obviously, besides spending it all and just throwing it away, it's something you have to be smart about and ultimately